My name is Mike. This is our son, Kai. He's 5 now. We first knew that something was wrong with him. He was probably about 10 months old, and he still couldn't even sit up. He never crawled. He went straight from sitting up to walking, or I should say running. In about 18 months, we finally got with a developmental pediatrician after fighting with our family pediatrician to get a diagnosis. He has received his diagnosis of autism and ADHD. He's 5 now. Since he's been 2, he's been going to some form of early intervention or preschool. Not like your typical normal child, where he gets to play and have fun with all of his friends. He gets to go through some type of school 40 hours a week. I don't let him walk through the parking lot. I can't let him even just hold my hand because he doesn't hold hands. I have to literally pick him up and carry him through the parking lot. And once we get in, say, the mall, that's where it begins. We don't walk the mall, we run the mall. We go from store to store because he can't focus on one item. He has to go to the next and to the next. When he doesn't get seeing something he wants, it's, which is any child, they throw a temper tantrum. But his temper tantrums, don't last 5 minutes. They last, an hour. And it's constantly, dragging, he'll lay it on the ground and start kicking and screaming that he wants something. It causes quite a ruckus, and people start looking around like, what are we doing to our child? Even though we're not doing anything.
Well, my son is in therapy for 30, 40 hours a week. And then when he's not in therapy, I have him going to the bank is a nightmare. I walk in and, he can't stand in line with me. He just takes off running. Having a service dog for us would mean the world to us. There's so much that we can't do that it does get frustrating. I do, looking at like my neighbors and my other friends where they take so much for granted. Just going to the store, going to the mall, going ice skating, roller skating, a walk down to the park and stuff. We can't do those things. When the service dog, when Arizona Goldens were at our house with the dogs, it's just really nice that Kai can be tethered to the dog and he walks with the dog. The dog protects him.
Some of the things that having a service dog would do to help us. One thing would be what it helps is ADHD and his ability to sit down and want to do things. When Arizona Goldens brought over some of their dogs, they would show us the ways that they could help Kai. One way was that sit down and read it. He read his first book and actually sat down and read an entire book. Just sit next to a dog, and it just kind of showed that that's one thing that could help us out. Just getting him to sit for 5 minutes, even 1 minute is a big ordeal for us, and it would be a milestone that would be met for Kai. The safety aspect of that, right now, the only way that our sleeping arrangements in the house is that we have Kai's bed in our bedroom with us. It's the only way to be able to monitor what he does in the middle of the night, whereas having a service animal would be able to let Kai be able to sleep in his own room. It gives him a companion in there, and it gives us an ability to have a good night's sleep, where if Kai gets up in the middle of the night and gets into some type of trouble, the dog will come and actually alert us to the issues that Kai's awake.
Like if they're walking in the street, the dogs will go straight. It's just to be able to have that to do our everyday errands. I don't do errands.
The ways you can assist us in getting a service dog for Kai would be going directly to his website. It's www.servicedogforkai, and Kai is spelled Kai, and it's .com. Thank you.
Kai wants to talk. Is it Mommy's turn now?
Nope.
Nope.
big high. I was afraid. I went way too
Stop!
high.